Greetings and welcome back to Satisfactory. I have now built a nice little factory, but I need a lot more power. Like a lot more power than what my base up can provide. So yeah, I will have to build like a bunch of biogenerators. And maybe I should also start researching some stuff. Well then, without further ado, let's start. Okay, let's turn those parts on for now, since there's some stuff I'm still producing. Yeah, energy is a little bit of a problem. I definitely want to have this next obstacle clearing, because with the chainsaw I can just gather stuff. Yeah, like I can cut down like dead trees and other things. And bullets and solid biofuel is also more effective. Yeah, I definitely want that. Anyway, the extra inventory slots are also kind of nice, I guess. Okay, this is done now. Perfect. I now have everything I need for all of this. Yeah, field research. There we go. Let's launch.
Milestone reached. Supply the molecular analysis machine, referred to as the MAM, with local resources to research and develop new technologies.
Bye-bye.
Potential technologies include exploration tools, weapons, and factory buildings.
Ooh, that sounds nice.
These are essential for maximizing your Pioneer efficiency and alignment with Fixit's core pillars: construct, automate, explore, and exploit. To advance Fixit's mission, all notable phenomena, resources, technology, or other influence should be investigated regardless of any perceived danger, as stated in the Pioneer contract.
Yeah, sure. I got no problem with that. I don't mind a little bit of danger. Okay, let's select this already. Shouldn't be too much of a hassle, actually. I do have the concrete. Alright, let's place down the MAM real quick. Alright. Yeah, and we do have a bunch of stuff we can research in here. For example, the Caterium that we found. Also, all those remains. Maybe I want to go with that. Yeah, alien protein. Because this can help me do... Yeah, this I can basically like turn into biofuel. Which I definitely do require. Yep, there we go.
The remains researched belong to an organism now dubbed the fluffy-tailed hog. It has many characteristics that would likely classify it among the Suidae family were it native to Earth. Hog remains can now be made into alien protein, and additional research may reveal options for improving Pioneer safety during exploration.
Alright. So yeah, I can now make hog protein. But I don't think I can turn that into biomass yet, or biofuel. But I can definitely research all the other critters. Let's see what we get here.
The remains researched belong to a plant-like organism hosting the larva of the flying crab, the most mature of which hatch when threatened. Hatcher remains can now be made into alien protein, and additional research may reveal options for improving Pioneer safety during exploration.
That's basically the same again. Okay, let's research the stinger.
The remains researched belong to an organism with 8 jointed legs, similar to the legs of arachnids but with non-standard distribution and function. Because its attacks focus on stabbing prey with the ends of their legs, which resemble insectoid stingers, they have been dubbed stingers.
Well,
stinger remains can now be made into alien protein, and additional research may reveal options for improving Pioneer safety during exploration.
Well, that's very straightforward, like, naming scheme. I'm also very lucky that I found like all the creatures that I can research here.
The remains researched belong to an organism that tends to nest near objects emitting specific types of resonance. Spitters are called as such due to their ability to create and spit plasma across long distances.
Yeah, we saw that.
Spitter remains can now be made into alien protein, and additional research may reveal options for improving Pioneer safety during exploration.
Yeah, okay, this is what I meant. I can research this, and then I can like make alien DNA capsules and biomass. Yeah, out of all the protein that you can gather. And since we have plenty of hatcher protein, let's go with that. Okay, here we go.
Research completed. Alien protein can now be turned into biomass or alien DNA capsules. In addition to being used for research, the invaluable alien lifeform data in these capsules can be traded for fix-it coupons at the Awesome Sink. We guarantee the best capsule to coupon exchange rate anywhere on this planet.
Yeah, that's definitely something that will come into play later. But for now, I'm just happy, for the extra fuel. But yeah, speaking of fuel, I will need some more power. And for that, I'm gonna need some of those biomass burners. I can automate them later. And that could definitely be handy. But for now, I'm just gonna plot them down. Okay, well, I cannot run all of them. I can, at the very least, run a couple. And yeah, this is basically the idea. All of those are producing. And then all of this gets delivered over here. Oh, look at that. I love the smell of industry in the morning. Actually, please don't take that seriously. I think that's not a good smell. Oh, hey, what are you doing here? Please leave my miners alone. Thank you. Okay, with the 2 biomass burners over there and 2 over here, I should now be able to like supply everything. So if I turn those on, everything should be nice, fine and dandy. And the power system is not crashing, so that's good. But yeah, we're now producing everywhere. Everything seems to be running fine. Look at all of this. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need all of those stuff. There's also screws getting produced here. More metal plates, some iron rods. Plenty of stuff all around. Perfect. The miners are mining. We have a concrete production of concrete. Though I guess the copper stuff could still be like, automated and stuff. But before I do that, I probably want to like build up, all the other production first. So I have a nice supply of everything. I might also want to like go and hunt some stuff. So I have more stuff that I can turn into biofuel. Also, yeah, I should definitely keep in mind where I want to build a space elevator. Because as you can see, that thing is freaking huge. So yeah, I would need to like build up a bunch of those platforms. I also want to build it in a way so I can like access like those ports that you can see. Okay, there's like... Yeah, on that side there's like a command console. So I kind of want to have that one facing towards like the base. And then whatever I need to feed into the sides, I can like do that from over there. But yeah, this is definitely a nice big open space where I can like build it. Lots of space for a space elevator. And in the meantime, while stuff is producing, I can do a little bit more research. Deuterium. Tell me what it is.
The metal has been named Deuterium after Fixit's greatest CEO, Katerina Parks. It has been added as a viable alternative to gold in industrial applications, specifically in advanced electronics due to its superconductivity, malleability, and corrosion resistance.
Okay, so I wasn't like too far off with the gold comparison. Well, it is shiny, And I do want to have it. But I'm gonna need a little bit more before I can research how to like turn those into ingots. And then I'm gonna need more ingots to like research more stuff. So yeah, that's gonna take a little bit. So would you go away from there? That is a construction site. Come on. Make yourself scarce. Yeah, run along. I need to build some walls. Keep all the pesky inhabitants of this planet out. Don't they see this is my space? Ooh, yeah, definitely getting lots of resources here. Yeah, especially metal plates. I'm gonna be so good on metal plates. Though I say that, but yeah. I will definitely need a lot of them anyway. So maybe it's good that I'm producing so much. Yeah, some other fun stuff. Yeah, the assembler is what I was talking about. You know, this stuff that can like turn... Yeah, this one can pretty much combine resources into new things, like, you know, the reinforced plates. I mean, for now it's fine that I like still make them by hand. And yeah, all of this other stuff is gonna be important later. Jump pads I actually haven't used that much. I mean, there's probably like some fun things you can do with them. But yeah, this is also another thing that I want. Like the awesome sink and the awesome shop. Because with this I can unlock some very fun things. And you know, customizer is also important because I need everything to be purple. And yeah, this is also neat, conveyor belt Mark II. But yeah, for that I do want to have like a good production of all the important resources. Because those are expensive. Yeah, and then later on I can like build another floor on top of that, where all the resources are going. Or maybe I'm just gonna have all the resources on this level, and then have like the walkway, yeah, like one floor above. I mean, actually it would make more sense to have like the walkway one floor above. Because then you can like put some windows in there and have a nicer view. And then have like all the logistics. Yeah, down like, you know, where you don't like have to see it. Yeah, I'm definitely running into a lot of power problems. I mean, there's something you can do, like have a setup where you just have some constructors that will create biofuel, and those will feed into the biomass burners. But I'm not sure how effective that is in the end, since, you know, those constructors themselves will take up some of the energy that you're producing. I definitely do want to get to the point where I have like energy production be self-sustaining. And you need kind of like coal and other stuff for that. So, yeah, that's still a little bit further away. In the meantime, why don't we go and unlock obstacle clearing? Because I can definitely be trusted with the chainsaw.
Milestone reached. Solid biofuel, created from any biomass, ensures maximum efficiency of biomass burners. To aid in biofuel production, the chainsaw allows for the removal of tougher wood and coral foliage. Additionally, your pocket dimension has been inflated to increase inventory size. Inspirational note: will you be the Fix-It Employee of the Month? You could be if you construct, automate, explore and exploit by eliminating all obstacles to efficiency. This isn't just fun, it's contractually mandated, fun, fun, fun.
Well, don't mind if I do then. I'm pretty sure I can be Employee of the Month. So, next thing. I mean, part assembly would make sense. But I think resource sink bonus program shouldn't be too hard to reach. Since I do have most of the stuff already. Yeah, look at this. Yeah, this should be fairly easy. Okay, let's make a nice little chainsaw. Ooh. Yeah, okay, I can definitely work with this. Nothing bad is gonna happen at all. At least not to me. Okay, I can also make solid biofuel. probably do that. And yeah, with this now, I can just cut down this and get a bunch of wood from that.
The fruit of this fungus-like flora does not seem to show much potential for use. However, its mycelial network is worth further investigation. Research it in the MAM to establish classification and potential application.
Yeah, we did get a bit of mycelia. Now I can also cut down this. And properly finish this. Very nice. Okay, we can research the mycelia, so might as well do that.
The mycelial networks of these fungi possess unusually resilient hyphae, which show potential for making a strong but lightweight natural fabric. Additionally, it has similar medicinal and pest control applications to mycelia on Earth.
Okay, so it's useful for some stuff. Okay, maybe I can just set up like a biomass burner production over here. I mean, it's not gonna be like a, you know, a permanent solution. But for the time being, I might as well do that. Okay, let's have like 6 of these. Because the idea is, yeah, I'm gonna have like a production line where I just feed in like biomass, which then gets converted to biofuel. And that biofuel then gets equally distributed among all of these. Since we do have splitters for that now. It's gonna be more of a compact setup though. But yeah, I'm fine with that. Yeah, we do have like all of this space to work with. Okay, if you're creating solid biofuel, okay, that's 60 per minute. I think one of you should suffice. As long as I can like properly set it up. Okay, all of these will be producing electricity. And you will also supply this thing. And then the produced electricity needs to go out. Okay, yeah, this can convert a lot of biomass per minute. Do I have the space to place a merger behind that? Not really, no. I mean, it's gonna be even very cramped if I try to have like another constructor in here. So yeah, for the time being, I'm gonna place like biofuel in here. And that will just get transported into this thing, which will turn it into solid biofuel. And then it's, yeah, goes through these things. So at least, you know, I automate some part of the process. Now I have everything set up for energy production, but yeah, I will need more solid biofuel. So I should probably go out and gather some, but first... Don't bother me, otherwise I'm gonna turn you into biofuel. I mean, I don't think you can, but... Yeah, you should just... You should just leave. Thank you. Really considering this wall. Okay, I should probably also pull up down the crafting bench. Otherwise I will have to, like, go back there all the time. And I'm too lazy to walk, so yeah, let's just do this. Okay, so I can make some biomass here. And this in turn I can... And this I can turn into biofuel. And the idea basically is... I pull up this stuff in here. And then this gets delivered into this thing, which will turn it into biofuel. Yeah, this is not running at full capacity, but for what I'm doing here, this should be enough. But yeah, this is definitely not gonna last for long. I need a big power supply. Sadly, you can't turn those barrel nuts into biofuel. At least not that I know of. I'm also not gonna burn you, because... Oh, I can pet it. Okay, but it's shy. But yeah, you're cute and pettable, so I'm not gonna burn you. You know what? You're chill. Not gonna burn you either. You are very much not chill, though. So you will make perfect fuel. And there's some more guys. And there's also something to grab, so I'm gonna grab you. Focus on one. Okay, this one is down. Come on, stay still so I can kill you. It's gonna be quick. And there we go. This is gonna make great fuel. And yeah, let's yoink this. Okay, are there any other resources I can grab? Because there's also stuff that I can like... that I still need to research at the MAM. Like this. I did say that I needed more Caterium. That should be it. Yeah, I'm gonna grab this. Pretty sure nature doesn't need it. Okay, there's also something over there. Are there any unfriendly creatures here? Except me. Though I would say I'm very friendly. Well, let's just do it the nice and easy way. Ah, this is fine. And sulfur.
Unknown chemical element collected. This non-metallic and multivalent element seems to be present only in a solid state and exhibits a most pungent smell. It is fortunate fix-it helmets are of such high quality. Research it in the MAM to establish classification and potential application.
I mean, sulfur shouldn't really be unknown. I mean, we have that on this planet too. Don't mind me. I'm very friendly if you get to know me. And don't bother me. Like, I see this and I think, okay, there's stuff up there. I mean, okay, there's stuff up there. But I kind of like to assume there's more than just this. Okay, there's one more resource that I'm kind of looking for. It's not this one, but I might as well grab this too. But it was kind of difficult to find. Again, it's been a while since I played this game. Ooh, there's some limestone. Is this like hiding an entrance? I wonder. Like, could be, the way it's placed. Sadly there was nothing behind this. Okay. Maybe I could, like, grab some of this stuff. But I feel like it's more efficient if I just burn, like, the animals. They just have more energy in them. Okay, there's some stuff here. Yeah, this is iron ore, but pure one. So it would definitely make sense to expand to this place later. But first, let's kick out the local inhabitants. Come on. There we go. Yep. I'm pretty sure this will burn good. So yeah, both of this is pure. So basically what this means, if you start mining this, you get more iron ore out of this. And since I do have a nifty map feature, I can just go and plop down a marker here. Okay, that's probably gonna be useful later. But yeah, I see more iron ore here. And I can definitely grab this guy. Yeah, this is even more pure stuff. Come on. Give me your best shot. And you missed. Oh. There we go. Spitter remains. And yeah, that's more iron ore pure. So I'm gonna mark this down too. So this plateau would probably be like a nice place to expand later on. Yeah, I see some stuff. That's probably more Caterium. Hey, and it made a little hole. But yeah, the base is somewhere way over there. And that's a bunch of enemies. So if I do expand over here, I will have to build like something, like a way. Also, how do I get down here without too much pain? I guess I have to go the long way. It's fine. It's probably good exercise anyway. But it would be fun to have like buildings up here. Like have a nice window front where I can overlook all of this. It is a nice view. Oh, and I found the resource that I mentioned. Yeah, this is quartz.
Unknown crystalline mineral collected. This mineral is composed of the same chemical elements as quartz and may yield similar industrial functions. Research it in the MAM to establish classification and potential application.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's gonna be useful later. Hey, wow, I moved away quite a bit, actually, from the hub. But yeah, we're almost back, so that's fine. Also, there is some limestone here. And there's also some more quartz. Okay, I guess I kinda missed that the first time I was playing, because I was looking for ages. Yeah, this is more copper. Not that interesting right now. But what's more interesting is this amount of fuel here. I mean, okay, maybe you're not fuel yet, but you will be. Yeah, and I returned it back to nature. Okay, I have a bunch of hawk remains, so I kind of want to go with that. Maybe one spitter remains. And one hatcher remains. I kind of want to leave like some of this stuff, like, in case I need it for research. But yeah, this I can turn into a lot of alien protein. And this in turn I can turn, and this I can turn into a lot of biomass. Yeah, that is gonna make a lot of fuel. And yeah, all this biomass I can just drop into here. And they're already like all producing energy. But burning very slowly. Since we don't have that many consumers yet, but yeah, okay. They all seem to be nicely stocked up. So, yeah, we should be good. Yeah, this is gonna get divided equally. And with that extra energy production, we should be fine. Fingers crossed. Yeah, everything is running. This is producing. It seems power production is stable. Yeah, okay. Look at this capacity. And we are only taking like a little bit over a third. So yeah, this should definitely be good. But yeah, let's unlock some more stuff. Since I do have everything I need. And let's press the big red button again.
Milestone reached. You have been given access to the anti-waste effort for stress testing of materials on Exoplanet's bonus program, also known as Awesome. Your awesome input allows Fixit to comprehend our amazing universe more clearly. In appreciation of this, we have generously set up an internal, closed economy with exclusive rewards and currency. Directing parts of varying quantity and complexity into the Awesome resource sink will grant Fixit coupons. These coupons can be redeemed in the Awesome Shop for highly desirable items such as new foundations, walls, factory attachments, cosmetics, parts, and more. Next time you have additional resources, just remember to go that extra kilometer. Go awesome.
Yeah, that thing is indeed very awesome. I'm gonna show this off. Well, later, because I don't have the screws. Okay, in the meanwhile, I can just go... okay, I can research sulfur.
This unknown chemical element was in reality an unusual mixture of solid sulfide and sulfate materials from which sulfur can be extracted. Sulfur's primary use lies in fertilizers, which we have no use for. Instead, this element enables access to more volatile obstacle clearing and pioneer defending tools.
Oh yeah, I can use this to build boom stuff, which is fun. And also, yeah, since I researched it, I can now go and scan for it, which is definitely gonna be useful later. Though there doesn't seem to be too much sulfur nearby. Which is fine, we can always expand later. Yeah, that's more than a kilometer away. I mean, it's okay, I guess. But yeah, not that close by. But we don't really need it that... Yeah, we don't really need that much sulfur in the beginning. Yeah, quartz might also be interesting.
The crystalline mineral was a previously unknown variation of quartz, with uniquely large and flawless crystals, normally only found in synthetic quartz. The industrial application of this mineral will follow that of its synthetic counterpart, specifically in communication and exploration technologies.
Okay, so more useful resources. Okay, I also now have all the stuff I need to build this. So I do want to show this off real quick. Gonna rebuild it somewhere else though later. But yeah. In this place, you can unlock a bunch of different stuff. I mean, okay, there's some music in here, so... and some decorations, but yeah, this is where it's at. Like conveyor, wall holds, like different mounts for the conveyor belts. Like, all of this is very useful. Oh, this looks new. I don't recognize this. But yeah, signs, lamps, different boxes, paint jobs, new foundations. Yeah, different types of walls, like doors. Doors would be very awesome indeed. Yeah, I definitely want to get like a lot of this stuff. Because, yeah, I do want to build nice bases with this. Yeah, there's also some stuff you still need to like research. And you can also buy some parts. But yeah, this is really expensive actually, since you do need to invest a lot to get the ticket. I should also select another milestone. Part assembly might make sense. Logistics might be nice too. Maybe I should go logistics first, so I can like build some proper logistics with like, you know, the better conveyor belts. And when I have those, then I can maybe like run like better factories where I can also plop down some assemblers. Okay, let's go with this one first then. Okay, I'm gonna also build a lookout tower here. It's not gonna be the final place for this, just for the time being. But yeah, this is just so I can overlook like my entire place. So yeah, I definitely do want to expand this factory. I do want to have the conveyor belts go through here. Yep, depending on how I like lay out those corridors. We have power production here. And the space elevator is probably gonna go there. So maybe that should be the next goal. Figuring out where the space elevator goes. And then I can arrange the entire base around it. Okay, I should probably also do something with the copper production, because I do need more copper stuff. Like in the beginning it was fine. But yeah, some of the other milestones, and especially the space elevator, needs a lot of that stuff. And I do have the power to run that now. But yeah, I'm gonna leave this spot open. I'm gonna have some walkways here. Copper goes here. And then have like... Yeah, I think I'm gonna have like the hub, like this thing. And the MAM and some other like facilities over here. You know, where like the river is. So you have like a nice view. So yeah, this could be more like a living place.